Hello you guys, today's video is inspired by Rosology, and I think I even saw Popular Loner, aka Paige, tap into this energy as well. Let's talk about big changes coming your way. I was so inspired by Rosology's video when I watched it. If you don't know about Rosology's pick a cards, if you don't know about Rosology, baby, please do yourself the favor. Bless yourself by knowing Rosology's channel, Rosology's energy, okay? Please take a deep dive into that channel. That's where this inspiration is coming from. No long talking. If you want a long explanation and some astrological tidbits on the details behind this reading, head on over to Rosology's channel. I will link it down below, the specific video that inspired this one. But we're just going to talk about big changes coming your way. We have 3 groups here. No long talking. Let's go ahead and get this ish on and pop in. We have group number 1 with the number 14, angel numbers, confirmation. We have group number 2 with the number 33, stars, divine guidance. And we have group number 3, the number 21, recycle, recover. All right, feel free to pause the screen if needed to make your selections, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, or if you're interested in joining Patreon gang, that information will be linked in the description box down below. On my website, not only can you book personal readings, but you can also help me upcycle oracle, tarot, jewelry, art, many things that will be listed on my website over time. So check back weekly, check back whenever you feel guided to do so, because there might be something there just for you to show some love to, more love than I can give it right now while it's in my life. So I want to pass it on. Okay. That's one option over on my website, which again is the first link in the description box. You would click the link and then click on the recycle tab to see what I'm talking about. We're just getting started. So thank you so much for allowing this to be, because without you, none of this would be. All right. And if you're interested in donating to the channel, there is a PO box as well as a virtual tip jar. Always appreciated, never required. All right, and if you're interested in joining Patreon, again, that is in the description box down below. As I am currently recording this, our next pick a card reading is going to be all about your most seductive traits over on Patreon. So if you want to have a little sexy time with us, make sure you subscribe to Patreon. And the best thing about Patreon is that even if you're not watching this currently, the content will still be there for you whenever you join. So sending you so much love, so much motherfucking life, and let's go ahead and get started. And yes, of course, if you are subscribed to the channel, there is a TAYlien message at the very end just for you. Ta-ta. Group number 1, big changes headed your way. Let's go ahead and lay out your cards. Let's find out what big changes are headed your way. Okay. For some reason, I'm feeling a correlation between this group and group number 2. For those of you that resonates with, just confirming that for you, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the case for you. Let me see, how do I want to lay these out? First of all, I'm holding them upside down. Oh, I think, no, that one was meant to be reversed. Okay, so let's just do it. Current T on you. I'm sorry, I just said current T. I'm gonna say big change. Okay, so the big changes headed your way is gonna be T. Going to be the talk of the town. Okay, so this is very clear here. For those of you that it resonates with, if you're in a relationship, I see that a big change coming your way is singleness, or leaving behind a specific form of identity. For some of you, this could be an ugly split with receipts left, whether this is a romantic relationship that's splitting up and there's receipts about the breakup because maybe it was over the phone. For others, there's just a lot of history in whatever this is that's ending here. Let's continue on. Yeah, contract, fire, semi-sextile, allowing. I think you are allowing yourself to see the world in a whole new way so that your relationships are not defining of you. With angel numbers confirmation, I have a feeling here that you may be there is this split or a denial of some sort, denying someone from moving forward with you, denying someone from claiming something of yours. There's just some sort of divorce going on here, and this could be you divorcing a situation. This could even be a positive divorce in some way, but it's coming through as a bittersweet one. Let's see here. That you will definitely overcome with this athlete archetype coming out with the queen in the reverse here. Becomes arrogant when authority is challenged, controlling and demanding, in combination with dedication to transcending physical limitations, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and strength of spirit. You're going to be receiving signs, symbols, and synchronicities that it's time to leave something or break something off or let go of the idea or belief of something. A big change headed your way is you definitely having to set some sort of boundaries here. I feel as though you will definitely be painted as the bad guy. I feel like this group is entering their villain era. Maybe it's not a breakup, but it could simply just be you breaking up with the version of yourself that you once were. For a lot of you, it could be the version of yourself that allowed a lot of things to slide. Maybe even, I think that it could be a situation here where maybe you let a lot of signs, symbols, and synchronicities just pass you by, but now you're really involving yourself in these signs, symbols, and synchronicities and seeing where it's guiding you, what it's allowing for you to do, what it's not allowing you to do, what's restricting you, what's not restricting you. I really see you reconfiguring contracts in relations with other people, places, situations, and things that take up your time, effort, energy, and money. And again, I see you definitely appearing to be as the bad guy or entering your villain era where you are being selfish, okay? And this is something that is entering your life. This is a big change that's entering your life, is your ability to say no more often, your ability to take your time. I'm also seeing here too that you may currently or have been in the past the type of person who might say something nice even though you don't fully mean it. Like you just went out of your way, you went above and beyond trying to bring comfort to others, and in some way you've realized that no one seems to be extending this grace for you. So you are starting to extend this grace towards yourself. I see you expressing the same love and kindness that you were giving to others to yourself more often here. You're allowing yourself to open up more and be more honest and be more free. You are retiring from self-sabotaging ways that was actually rooted in people-pleasing. There's something here about some missed opportunities or things seeming to pass you by because you may not have spoken up about it, or because someone else didn't speak up for you, okay? I just see you're really knowing who and what to stand up for, who and what to give your time, effort, and energy towards. I'm also seeing that you will be picking up on, again, that those angel numbers and those forms of confirmation. You're going to be cashing in on those things instead of just looking at them, staring at them blankly. I see you're really going to be putting a meaning behind it, or putting a face to a name here. I see you really putting two and two together here. Along your spiritual path, along your spiritual journey, you may have been in a long phase of just asking questions or being curious, and being open to whatever is going on around you. But in this phase, in this chapter, I see you no longer just exploring curiosity, but now allowing that curiosity to get the best of you, okay? Big changes coming your way, group. number 1. I have to say though, the main energy here is you definitely disappointing other people in order to satisfy yourself. And this is something that you've needed for a very long time here, to put yourself first. For some of you, if it's not an actual breakup, you could be distancing yourself from a partner, whether this is intentionally or not. For some of you, you could be studying abroad or getting a job in another location, or splitting households. Even if you're not splitting up from the person, I just see you really capitalizing on your independence in whatever way that you see fit. All right. Any other messages that want to come through for my group number 1s? The 3 of Pentacles. So the biggest changes, again, have everything to do with who and what you work with. Those of you that are learning or in school or thinking about it, this is a big change coming your way. Some sort of study. The Hermit. There we go, choosing the self. The 4 of Wands. Let's get one more. I think you were drowning in everyone else's energy. So the big change coming your way is a tsunami or a tidal wave of just you, okay? Even with this fire here in this Queen in the reverse, I will say with these big changes coming your way, you may notice that you have to learn how to control or rein in your energy in a way with this contract here, especially for those of you that may work with deities of certain types. I see they could be leaving you behind in some way. I am seeing that, or going their separate ways, a spirit guide or something like this, and you're feeling kind of like on your own in a way. But it's just because you've graduated to a new level, somewhere they couldn't go with you, okay? There is a big change here in regards to a split of some sort, and definitely needing to, it's kind of like you have new powers that you have to learn how to control or rein in so that you don't like set the whole forest on fire. So this is, again, there's a bittersweet energy coming towards you in regards to big changes headed your way, but it's really more sweet than anything. It's like 75% sweet, 25% bitter, if I'm explaining it from the perspective that I'm seeing it from, because above all, what it's saying here is that you're putting yourself first. You're no longer allowing yourself to drown into the crowd or blend into everyone else. You're not afraid to let your colors bleed on other people just like they have bled on you in the past. And I think that this is kind of like this energy of like a dragon not knowing how powerful its breath is, okay? So dragons could be relevant to you as well. And we have the King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. So yes, definitely learning with others that is allowing you to focus in on yourself. That is allowing you to identify yourself. It's almost as if you are looking for a label or a box to put yourself in or put on yourself for yourself. There's some sort of structure that you're being led towards. And this is the big change that's headed your way. Like, for those of you that recognize that you have like this extreme firepower, you're going to be able to utilize it in the right places. Okay, this is another thing too, a big change coming your way. For those of you that struggle with communicating with others in whatever way that resonates with you, I see you finding a really great place to channel the stronger, less bite-sized pieces of you, if you will. You're finding places to put these aspects of yourself. You're learning how to compartmentalize, and you're also learning how to control yourself to know that there's a time and a place for everything. So even though you may overextend or set some things ablaze or on fire, you do it at the right times here. This is really just having more power than you know what to do with, and delegating based on said experiences of having said power. So let me know in the comment section down below how this resonates for you, how you already see this unfolding for you. In regards to the reading that inspired this by Rosology, she put a seven month mark on it. So I'm going to go ahead and say the same. You will see this within about 7 months because it has something to do with the Pluto placement, transit, that is whatever it's doing, whatever Pluto is doing. It has something to do with that. Again, if you want to know more about that, head on over to Rosology's video where you will see what inspired today's video, and maybe you'll even get some resonating messages. All right. So thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're interested in joining our Patreon, or if you're interested in booking a personal reading, or helping me upcycle tarot, oracle decks, art, jewelry, clothing, that is all accessible on my website, which is the very top link in the description box. Again, that's where you can book personal readings or help me to recycle by clicking the recycle tab. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. We're just getting started, but there's more on the way. All right, you guys, this is all that I have for you. And of course, if you are subscribed to the channel, there is a message for my TAYliens at the very end. But until next time, take care, be well. See ya. Group number 2, those that resonate with group number 2, the number 33, stars, divine guidance. Let's go ahead and talk about what big changes are headed your way. And the Rosology video that inspired this goes a little bit more in depth about the time frame of this reading and all that. So make sure you head on over to her video and check that out, okay? So let's go ahead and pull your cards. We have your main card, and then let's get into the vibes. Okay, so right off the bat, inspiration, 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 inspiration. There is a new divine spark, a new divine flow, a new divine partnership, a new divine inspiration. This is something that is marked on your timeline, on your life's span of experience. This is one of those standout moments, one of those standout points of time in your life. Okay, let's see what this is about. A very expansive time in your life. This is about you finding new forms of fun, you finding new forms of expression, you finding new experiences, new people. Child, eternal, and trickster. So, big changes coming your way, group number 2. Divine inspiration is the first one, okay? That's first things first. But it's not just the inspiration, it's the ability to see the vision clearly and execute it from start to finish, and it's ideal. It's almost as if you're making all of the right choices. This number 33 makes me think of, like, that's the Jesus number, like the perfect number. 33 and 7 are very significant numbers here in regards to divine perfection, divine timing. Big changes coming your way, though. The main message here is that you are no longer seeking fun in the same places. You're no longer falling into repetitive or predictive patterns. You're also finding joy in things that you once didn't find joy in before. So not only are you finding new things to have fun with, but you're also uncovering fun in everyday mundane activities, and actually I shouldn't even say mundane activities because it's really coming through as more so time spent with family or loved ones, your children, your spouse, your whomever. I see there's more joy in helping them with their homework. There's more joy in helping them tie their shoes. There's more joy in just everything that you're doing. Okay, for some of you, this is because of some sort of swift recovery. For some of you, this is about you may have had like LASIK eye surgery, or you will be having this. This could be a big change coming your way as well. What else? And just really stepping outside of the box and saying yes more often. I see you also at in foreign places celebrating foreign holidays, or being in foreign places for the holidays. Okay, but I'm seeing something here about exploration of traditions, which is actually leading you to your own traditions. I see that another big change headed your way has to do with studies, but this is feeling like more so about culture, about religion, about a specific place or specific types of people. I'm picking up on a lot of agriculture here. This group could be interested in gardening. This could be something that is going to be sparking some sort of big change in your life. Excuse me. That could be something that surprises you, is that you find gardening fun for some of you. Okay. What else is coming through here? I definitely see you exploring a lot of foreign concepts or foreign foods, or trying foreign trends. I just see things that are not native to you and your usual people, places, and things. Okay, I see you really exploring outside of your comfort zone. And also, there's less judgment in your experience. You're having more of a childlike fun there. There could also be this energy too, where this big change coming into your life is that you're no longer going out of your way to overanalyze something so much that it destroys the fun, it destroys your peace. I see you developing a more laissez-faire kind of energy, which is also helping when it comes to the divine inspiration and following through. It's like almost like a carelessness that carries you to the finish line. All right, let's see what other messages can we add here before we wrap it up. Big changes coming your way. Being able to express something or explain something from your perspective, okay? This could be like you being able to describe what something felt like, or to describe what something tasted like, the Eight of Pentacles, or to describe what it was like to work from this place, or what it was like to work for this person. There is definitely some sort of a prominent internship on the horizon for those of you that this reading resonates for. Look at that, Three of Pentacles. There's that internship energy. I definitely see that here. For some of you, this is with a family member, a cousin, or a tribal unit here, or some sort of commune or community. Yeah, some sort of exclusive commune, community, or organization that you will have access to, and you'll only be able to, for some of you, this is like an NDA kind of thing where you can't even talk about it too much, but people will definitely be intrigued. They'll definitely be interested. I see you even cracking a few jokes, maybe even, it's almost like that person that cracks so many jokes that they accidentally start rumors. Like, they're like, yeah, like so-and-so has 6 toes, and someone overheard that, took them seriously, and now they think that Joe Jonas has 16 toes, you know? Something like that, okay? At the bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords here. I see that a big change coming your way is you being really cool, calm, and collected about something that's a pretty big deal. Humbleness and humility is also gracing your energy as well too, and this is what I'm seeing for big changes coming your way, group number 2. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm sending you so much love, so much life. This reading has been a wrap. Please head on over to Rosology's video so that you can add on to this message, as I'm sure some things will overlap or she'll be able to build upon what I said or vice versa. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yes, if you are subscribed to the channel, there is a message at the very end just for you, so stay tuned for that. And I'm going to go ahead and head on into group number 3. See ya. Group number 3, big change coming your way with the number 21, recycle, recover, hello again. Okay, so hey, look, very clearly something's coming back around, whether it's a person, place, thing, or an opportunity. Well, let's just do what it do. Oh yeah, wow, we're off to a big start. Okay, we're off to a big, oh my gosh, we're off to a big start. A big one. All right, so next big change coming your way. I'm definitely seeing you fighting the urge to fall back into some patterns. For some of you, this pattern is sleeping in too long. For others, this is an eating habit. For others, this is dependency on some sort of relationship. For others, this is a big change coming your way. Could be, I'm going to be honest here. Everything that you tried to ignore in romance relationships comes crashing into you here. Now, this could be because you run into someone again, or because you run into a similar circumstance again. But there is a familiar stance, a familiar energy about this. But the thing is that it's not just here to be a burden or to bug you. It's bigger than that. There's a bigger healing in this. Helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. Strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. Some wounds are reestablishing themselves and being like, hey, yo, I'm still here. But these things are happening so that you can resolve them once and for all. Because you may have some lingering items or some lingering energy, or just some things that are heavy. They're burdening you, making you heavier. I see this is coming through as like a game of operation, almost as if you have to go get a second surgery, like get the same surgery a second time. But this time, it's a done deal. And clearly this is a very positive change on the horizon for you, because there's something here about you finding the root of a problem so that you can then solve it. There was something here that you just couldn't figure out exactly, the Two of Swords. Something that you just simply could not see that is finally being exposed to you. This could be about you or about your interactions or relationships with other people and how things have gone thus far. We have the King of Swords in the reverse here. Yeah, there's something that you could not see that is being exposed to you that will allow you to finally be able to heal and move on from something. And look at this. This is what I'm saying. This Empress here. This information that you did not know comes to the light. Something that you did not know about yourself or about a situation or about someone else comes to light here. And it's like it heals everything. There's a miraculous healing. Okay, that's the next big change that is coming into your life. It's miraculous healing. This is a miraculous turnaround. Like this could even be like trying to figure out why your idea is not taking off, trying to figure out why you're not pregnant, trying to figure out why this, why that. You find out the why, you solve literally you like solve the why as if it's algebra. Okay, and it's like problem solved. Okay, there's something here that is difficult to look in the eye, but it's somehow gifting you or rewarding you with something. The missing piece to the puzzle that was stopping you from moving forward. I feel like you've been stuck in a cycle. Maybe particularly in romance, you could have been stuck in a cycle of love, or like you constantly feel like you're always playing a specific role, or other people always come into your life and they're always in the same energy. You're figuring out that why. You're uprooting that why. You're seeing that why. Let's get a little bit more clarity on this Two of Swords and the King of Swords reversed. The King of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Wands with the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. For some, this could have something to do with financial restrictions or constraints, or some money being held up, or something about beneficiaries, or just dealing with things of that nature here. Okay, what else? What else? What other big changes are coming towards my group number 3? I just really see you becoming more resilient as well. Things that once phased you, they're not phasing you nearly as much as they once did. You're also being able to recognize things as they pop up and knowing how to filter through what's good for you, what's not good for you. Number 21 coincides with the World card, which talks about a completion. So that's what's going on here, is that you are learning how to fight the urge to succumb to some sort of demise, or becoming some sort of victim to a specific energy in your life. Okay, this is pretty big. This is like breaking generational curses, breaking spells. Okay, things like that that have been holding you back in whatever way, shape, or form, or just definitions or boxes that you have found yourself in, labels that you find yourself wearing, but not completely resonating with. Okay, I'm also seeing that what this is that's coming up, it could have been very difficult for you to deal with in the past, but for some reason now it's coming up in a way that makes it seem more manageable. Okay, or you feel like you've grown in size in comparison to the concern or the other people involved here. There's just something here. You may have even felt, this may even be an energy where the next big change coming into your life is realizing how much you've outgrown a certain space or a certain energy or certain people, certain places, certain things. All right. But this does come with some sort of like life flashing before your eyes kind of moment, like, whoa, I forgot about that, until you don't forget about it, you know? And then through the process, you're reminded of how much you've been through, of how much you've grown, of how much you've changed. Of this could even be for some of you like a big change is that you're like revisiting home or something and just realizing like how different you are from where you came from, or revisiting a place that you were at temporarily and just realizing how monumental this time in your life was, but you've grown, you've moved on. There's something here about you processing an unhinged time period in your life and overcoming it. And again, we had the Lovers at the bottom of the deck here, so I think that this all coincides to relating in love here. Let me get a couple of cards to clarify the Empress and the Four of Wands, and then we'll close out this message and head on over to the TAYliens. Yeah, you feel like you've got something completely under control and you could even teach it to someone else. Yeah, the Three of Wands. You're like mastered next. Whoa. And that was my bedtime notification. So next, I'm going to go to sleep now. Like, you can rest easy because of this. I did talk about something about a beneficiary. For some of you, you've been trying to like fight for the rights or insurance or anything along those lines. I'm seeing that is working out in your favor here after some time away or some time apart from a person, place, or thing. This is all that I have for my group number 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you didn't click out of this reading immediately. I hope that you stuck around to see that there is a positive coming from this, because this is what the experience is. It is what it is. We could try to run from it all we want to, but life is not rainbows, sunshine, and butterflies all the time, okay? Sending you so much love, so much life. I'm going to head over to group number 3 if you're interested in booking a personal reading or helping me to upcycle tarot, oracle, art, jewelry, etc., etc. That is on the recycle tab of my website. The services tab will show you how to book a personal reading. If you're interested in joining Patreon, we are going to be doing a live pick a card reading this week, currently as I am filming this, about your most seductive traits. If you're interested in topics such as that, make sure you join our Patreon, which will be linked in the description box down below. Best thing about Patreon, no matter when you join, you always have full access to any Patreon content. Now, I'm off to see the TAYliens. I'm on my way. Bye. Ooh, TAYliens, your main card is Crown Personal Power, the number 28. But what's interesting is that this Pluto card came out with a vengeance. He came out ready to play. So personal power and Pluto, master number 22, 28 to 22 is the number 6. The number 6 is literally a number about your own personal power, your own homeostasis, your sense of self. So, wow, we've got some big powerhouse energy coming through here already, TAYliens. So let's go ahead and tap in and find out, what is this about? What is this about for my TAYliens? We have patience here. Okay, so this is a delayed reaction, TAYliens. Something is a delayed reaction, and when I tell you, it's like a fucking sonic boom, okay? Something, once it's done, once it's settled, it's like a sonic boom. It's so loud. Something you won't be able to miss something, or someone will not be able to miss you. Talk to me about my TAYlien message, Gemini. Your point is going to be made. Your goal is going to be met or reached. Yeah, the bottom of the deck is Neptune dream. So I feel like there's some sort of dream that you're trying to bring to life. Or there's something here about you, your dreams, your lifestyle that is larger than life. Poet here, I'm seeing you speaking that into existence. I'm seeing your words. Yeah, it's your words that echo, okay? It's something like, it's something about words that aged well here, or something like that, that shows your personal power here. But with Pluto, it lets me know that it took a long time, patience. It took a long time for a message to get through. It took a long time for them to get the point, okay? Or something like this. We have shapeshifter. Skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential and everything. Yeah. So something that you said to someone went over their head. It could have been anywhere from 8 months to 8 years to a decade, or this could be the time or the years between you two. There's just something here about an extensive amount of time that it took someone to process a prophecy, or to accept a truth, or to see you for you, or to know what someone meant about you. Yeah, someone's idea of you is shifting, or your identity is shifting, and so it is shifting someone's opinion of you. I'm feeling guided to put 2 cards on the outside, okay? Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. So we have a match here, the Hierophant, the High Priestess. Someone didn't see you spiritually, but now they do. Or someone didn't understand your spiritual path, your spiritual journey, but now they can't help but to see it. Something is blaring so loud in their face. They may even be going through this themselves, and that's why they're finally able to comprehend what you were telling them. Okay, that was too many cards that came out at once. Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is definitely something about I told you so. High Priestess comes out again. Justice, the Tower. There's something here that was only what is that saying? It was only a matter of time. That's the saying. It was only a matter of time. The Eight of Cups. That something came true. Exactly. The Three of... Exactly. It was only a matter of time before they saw you for you. What is this Tower? There's some sort of prophecy here that's coming true. I think you might have written it off. It's something that you've constantly heard in readings, or you just constantly had a feeling about. So this is true. I want to clarify this Eight of Cups, Three of Pentacles. And so someone's like taking everything and leaving with it and starting over with it. This could be something about a relationship. Four of Wands. See, someone's leaving house or cutting all ties. And this is because they've been blind to something. What is it that they've been blind to? Look at that. The Seven of Cups, the Two of Cups by their lover. For some, this is like someone who's been bamboozled by their lover into loving them forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever. This could have even been someone who used pregnancy as manipulation in some way, shape, or form here. Okay, what else? And we have the Queen of Wands to try to keep someone away from this Queen of Wands energy. Yeah, the Three of Swords. There was someone that was trying to like keep something apart. Overall energy here for my TAYliens. Three of Swords. Something is coming out, coming true. But it's like you've already lived the betrayal. You've already lived the horror because you already knew. Again, you had the High Priestess to come out twice. You already knew. Or somebody already knew. This could even be someone already knew that someone didn't have the willpower to decline something or someone. But it's coming back to this crown personal power. There's something here that could have been a betrayal or a heartbreak or whatever this case may be, but it's like you're avoiding it because you either expected it or you knew it was coming. Or you've already processed it, moved past it. This could even be a conversation or someone coming around wanting to discuss some things. And in the past, you may have been way too eager to participate. And now you have to find the time for it, or you have to create the time for it. This could even be a person, someone who used to drop everything for, now they're waiting on you hand and foot, you know? There's something like that here where the tables definitely turn, and where your words age like fine wine. I'm telling you, it's your words. It's like, I don't need any of this. The most powerful message is in these oracle cards. It's something about you as an individual withstanding the test of time itself, because of how real and honest and true you are. Your words, they hold weight, they hold meaning, okay, for time. And I keep seeing a king. I keep seeing a King of Wands come through. So it could be something that you said to a King of Wands or about a King of Wands that they're slowly reflecting on, accepting here as well. We have Don Juan at the bottom of the deck here. Yes, this could definitely be someone that you dated in the past, or someone that was a potential suitor, or someone that tried to manipulate, trick, or whatever it was. There's some sort of trickery, deceit here, but I'm seeing that the payback happened over time. This was not an overnight situation, but just trust me when I tell you it's coming full circle, and they definitely feel it now. Oh my gosh, for some of you, there could be a love confession of some sort, and you have to decide if you want to hear it out or not, if you even want to make time for it. But either way, that's neither here nor there. I'm going to go ahead and leave this message right here. Sending you so much love, so much light. TG, bye now. Bye.